Welcome back to In Your Neighborhood. I'm your host, Charlotte Brown, and on today's show, we've been talking with the Alzheimer Society. My guest today has been Deanna Bissell. She is the Public Education Coordinator. And a lot of people don't necessarily seek out the Alzheimer Society until, of course, you have to. Mm-hmm. So I'm just curious as to what the first steps would be for a family. You've got somebody that's been newly diagnosed. What are kind of the first steps that someone should take?
Well, definitely call our office, ask to speak to Pam. She's our Programs and Services Coordinator, and she can help direct you because, again, you're just given this diagnosis, and there's a variety of services that Thunder Bay has to offer people living with dementia, and she knows about them all. So call her, and she acts as your first link, so she can link you to all different healthcare services around the city. That would be your first step for sure.
Fantastic. Let's talk a little bit about where the office is located, best way to reach you, that kind of stuff.
Sure. So our office is located on 180 Park Avenue. We're right across from the new condominiums on the waterfront, the green building on the third floor. It's a beautiful location. Yes. So you can definitely go there. You can call our office. Do you want my phone number? Or?
Yeah, and we can put it up on the screen as well.
Sure. Well, the number's 345-9556. So you can definitely call us. We're there 9 to 4:30, Mondays to Fridays.
Perfect, perfect. And let's talk about some of the community awareness activities that you put on. So a new one that's recently launched is the Blue Umbrella Program.
Right, so the Blue Umbrella Program, that came out of our Dementia Friendly initiative. So the Blue Umbrella Program initiates a partnership between businesses and the society. We will provide the business with training on how to service people living with dementia and their care partners. And so they'll receive education on the disease and how they can support their clients who utilize that business. Then the business will be tested later to make sure someone is following the guidelines we gave them. And then they'll become dementia friendly and they'll have a blue umbrella decal on their window so people living with dementia and their care partners know that this business has received that training. So it's a great community awareness for everyone to be involved with.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is great for almost any business or organization because you serve a variety of clients,
Thank you. That's my favorite thing when people say everyone should become dementia friendly. Everyone should become part of the Blue Umbrella Program because there are 2,800 people living in the city of Thunder Bay living with dementia. So anyone should become dementia friendly.
Absolutely. Yeah. Good to know. So if people are looking for that information, also just go to the Arthritis Society, give you a call, and you'll connect you with somebody who can come out and train your business.
Yes, Elizabeth Perzan. She's our dementia friendly coordinator.
Fantastic. So how are a few tips of how we can be more helpful in serving others?
Okay, well, regarding people living with dementia?
Yes.
Oh, definitely patience. Give them that time they need. If they're struggling to get their words out, just give them that space so they don't feel rushed. Because if they feel rushed, that can wreak havoc. So just making sure they have the patience, make sure you're speaking clearly, that you're looking at them, you're giving them the respect, so they know that you're there to help them, and just help them whenever they need. Don't take over, but just be there as an assistance and say, I'm here to help when you need it. Be really helpful.
Tips. Excellent tips. So how can the community get more involved? The Alzheimer Society needs a lot of funds to be able to run, would need a lot of volunteers. I just want to talk about some of those things. So let's talk about maybe some volunteer opportunities first and foremost.
Sure. Well, we always look for volunteers for all of our fundraising events. We really utilize their help and they're a great service for us. We also use volunteers for our office administration, so answering the telephones. That's a real help for us. We also have a music project that we've launched. So it's an iPod lending program where people living with dementia will do an interview to find out what music they like to listen to. We fill an iPod with that music and we'll lend them that iPod for 3 months. Because music is very therapeutic for someone living with dementia. It really gets memories going and it's a really great therapeutic tool. So we have volunteers that will help us with this project and they will fill the iPods for them. They'll do those music interviews. So we really use volunteers as much as we can. We also like to have volunteers for our Minds and Motions program, just to talk to the participants, be there as an extra set of hands. We really love our volunteers.
Absolutely. Yeah, lots of great opportunities to get involved. And maybe let's talk a little bit about some of the fundraisers that you run throughout the year that people could maybe either buy a ticket to, be a part of, volunteer for, that kind of stuff?
Sure. Well, we just had our Alzheimer's Rendezvous recently. That's our biggest fundraising event of the year. So that was in October, on October 20th. So that is going to be next year again. So buy a ticket for that. There's a silent auction. We always have a comedian, a wonderful 3-course dinner. It's a really nice event. So that's our big fundraiser of the year. We also do the coffee break. It's just closed now, where anyone can have a coffee break. You serve coffee and tea, and people will make donations to the society. That's another great fundraiser we have. We do our Walk for Alzheimer's in May. That's another really great event where we raise funds and people will walk in memory of someone who's passed away with dementia. And we always do in memoriam donations. If someone is getting married, they can get donations donated to the society in lieu of gifts.
Great idea.
So there's a lot of different ways that they can fundraise for us.
Absolutely. And outside of the box ideas and stuff like that, I'm sure you welcome third-party events. That if somebody wants to put together an event and name the beneficiary as the Alzheimer's Society, I'm sure you welcome that as well.
We do, yes. We'd love that.
Wonderful. So anything that we've missed today that you want to make sure that everybody knows about?
No, I just want everyone to know that we are here for you. We're here to support you. We're here to support people living with dementia and their care partners. Give us a call if you've been recently diagnosed. Don't wait for a crisis, because we are going to give you that information you'll need to help you through the journey. And thank you so much for having me.
Oh, thank you. So we're going to also put the website on the screen, which is alzheimer.ca/en/Thunder Bay. So if you're looking for more information, education is key for sure. When we know better, we can do better, and it's great to know that there's organizations in the city that do such great work to make sure that we're well taken care of. So I want to thank you, Deanna, for being on the show today and enlightening us all about the Alzheimer's Society and all the great work that you do, not only in the city, but in the region. I want to thank everybody for tuning in today, and be sure to watch next week with more on In Your Neighborhood.